And welcome back to the Bucket Boys podcast. I'm yelling so
You really
close.
are.
I have this thing turned up all the way, and then I'm like, I'm going to get right in front of it.
It's all right. We got a late start today, so we're feeling a little frisky.
It was a late start. So we're about 17 beers deep, and I'm your host, Gunnar Cain. And with me, as always, is the cool, look at the background here. The cool car guy, Zak Rector.
Hey, guys.
Hey, yo. We're just fucking, we're back at it.
We're back at it.
We're having podcast time, late.
It's a little late.
We had some Taco Bell. I might shit my pants.
There might be some issues today.
There might be a few more issues.
It's going to be all right.
We didn't have a memory card earlier, and that really fucked us up. That was my fault.
But we got to do the best part of the podcast anyway, and that's just two bros hanging out.
Two bros hanging out. I love that shit. Zach, how are you?
I'm doing well, man. How you been?
That's all you got.
No.
Well.
Actually, I do have something this week.
Oh, well, by all means.
So I started my new job at work.
Yes.
And I'm officially into it.
An engineer.
It's in the title. But
That's what they say.
No, I'm officially into it, and I'm off night shift. I'm working day shift now.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a whole different world. My wife and I get to actually see each other, besides waking up and going to sleep.
And that's a pro.
Yes.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
No, but it's been great. It's been awesome, and I get more time to spend with people that I care about, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Hell yeah.
So,
Cue the emotional music.
Yeah.
That's sweet. I did put in some, I have been putting in some tracks over some of the episodes. And they're okay.
Well, I'm excited about it either way.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, congrats again on the new job.
Thank you very much.
Living. What did I do? I went to New York.
You've done a lot.
Oh, yeah, I've been doing a lot. I did go to New York, though. Oh, let me tell you this shit about New York. So, I'm in Charlottesville, right? And there's homeless people in Charlottesville.
Yeah.
Fine. But, not fine. Let's do something about that.
Amen.
But, so I'm in Charlottesville, right? And if a homeless guy comes up to you and he's like, hey, can I have a couple bucks? And you're like, no. No, right?
You just say, no.
No. Usually what I say is I'm like, oh, I got a joke book. You want that? And they're like,
No, I've seen your material.
So homeless guy comes over and he's like, hey, can I have a couple bucks? And I'm like, no. He's like, fuck you. You're a piece of shit.
This is in New York?
No, this is in Charlottesville.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, Charlottesville, they're wild. I had a homeless guy come up to me in New York.
Different down here.
They're built a little different. I had a homeless guy come up to me, and he was like, hey, you got a couple bucks? I'm trying to get fucked up. And I'm like,
you got to give that guy a couple bucks, man.
here's 10, dude. Here you go.
Yeah.
Have yourself a good time. That shit I was so okay with that approach.
Absolutely.
Just tell me. Hey, you trying to get fucked up.
Dude, same.
Have you seen the video of the homeless guy? He's got a bunch of jars. He's sitting against a wall.
Oh, which religion is more giving?
No. That's funny though. He's got a bunch of jars, and it's like food money, beer money, weed money, and the weed money always has the most money in it.
That's the greatest ever.
And yeah, it's just like, here you go.
I'm giving that guy money.
You got to give him money.
Yeah. The guy at the corner just holding cardboard?
No.
Sorry,
Dude. Get a real job.
Yeah. Get you some buckets.
Put some topics in them.
Yeah.
Start a podcast. So
that's how we ended up here.
You know what I did? I didn't start a timer again.
It's fine. It's fine. This week's episode is going to be 2.5 hours long.
It's not. There we go. So then I'm at this pizza joint, right? And there's a guy leaning on a track. So it's the door, all the doors are open, right? There's doors on this side, doors on this side. It's like a corner pizza shop, right?
Oh, I got you. I see
what I'm saying. And so there's traffic going all the way.
Yeah.
and there's a trash can outside
Okay.
on the corner. And there's this guy just leaning on the trash can. He looks fine.
Just hanging out.
Just a guy hanging out, leaning on a trash can.
Yeah.
Right? Whatever. Maybe he's waiting for the bus or waiting for something. I don't fucking know. So he's just leaning on a trash can, and I watched this guy. Nobody's paying attention. Let me back up. Nobody's paying attention to this guy. Nobody
for
cares. Yeah, except for me. Because let me tell you,
You are locked in on
I'm
this.
locked in on this guy. Yeah, because I love to people watch, and I was getting so overwhelmed with the amount of people to watch.
That's why I don't go to New York City.
It was so many people just to watch.
Yeah.
I don't mind being in a crowd. It was just the amount of people I got to watch, right?
Yeah.
So he's leaning on this trash can. Dog. And he's leaning on this trash can. I'm watching him the whole time. This guy walks out with like his paper plate and it has crust on him, and he throws it in the trash can. And I shit you not, this guy's leaning on there, looks down and goes,
Just takes a bite.
just starts eating the crust.
Just right out of the can.
4 people do this in a row, throw the crust in,
Man's eating for free.
and I was like, fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
He's not
if you
paying-
don't mind some seconds.
Nobody cared. It was like, this is Jimmy. He's our crust guy.
Yeah. Jimmy the Crust.
He's Jimmy the Crust. He's Jimmy the Crust. And nobody's like even handing it to him. Like, they know this is going to happen, but there's like this unspoken rule of like, don't give it to him.
You throw it in the can. That's how Jimmy wants it.
This is how he likes it.
Jimmy wants it out the can.
Bro, New York is wild, dude.
That's great. So what were you doing in New York?
I had a show in New York, and then in like the Hell's Kitchen area, and then which is Manhattan.
Okay.
And then we went to like I think it's the Upper West Side, and we went to the Comedy Cellar, which is just like a dream.
You went to East Side Mecca.
Yeah, it was God. It was so great. Had a blast.
Who'd you get to see that night?
Oh, who did I see? We went. I keep saying we. So my buddy Ben lives in Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Nice.
Right. And shout out Ben. He's the guy.
We love Ben.
Ben and Kate, they're the homies, friends of the show.
Ben and Kate +8. We're riffing.
We're just ripping over here. So I've got this show in New York. I tell him, he's like, hey, just come stay with me. We'll go up there. Night's ours. We'll go do the thing, whatever. And he, so we're going. They came to my show. It was lovely, right? And so then we go to the Comedy Cellar, and we're standing there. And we go. I wanted to go see H. Foley from Are You Garbage? Shout out.
Shout out H.
Yeah. And the big dog. And so I was really excited, right?
Yeah.
We have to go in there. We get in and in the line, and we have to go on standby because the show is sold out. And they're like,
damn.
They're like, yeah, I was bummed. And so they're like, you can go on standby if people don't show up. Then we'll start calling the standby list, and if your name gets called, you get to go in. So fine. So we're standing out there, and fucking Kevin Ryan, the other half of Are You Garbage? Shout out to him. Is just out there standing smoking a cigarette, and I was like, and nobody cares. And I was like, it was one of these weird things. I was telling my buddy, I was like, nobody gave a shit that these people were out there, and to me, it was like, these are the dogs.
Yeah, these are that motherfucker.
These are them.
Yeah.
They are them.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of they thems out there.
That's Gunnar calling the entire comedy scene transgender.
No,
I love it.
No. They're they them. So you can be trans and be she her, dude.
Yeah.
But never he him. And that's what I've learned.
Don't you ever be he him.
No, but yeah. Never. So we're just standing there. I get to, just have a couple quick words with them because I'm a big fan.
That's awesome.
It was dope. And then we went and saw H. Foley. We got called in.
Oh, you did get in.
We made it in.
Hell yeah, dude.
The shit was dope. It was one of those things where, like, so the Comedy Cellar's got like this stained glass scene of a stand-up.
Yep.
It says Comedy Cellar. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh, that's the thing. That's the thing.
What we've been looking at for
decades.
Ages now.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then Age Foley crushed, and it was just fucking great time. It was just, I just had a blast. I was like, oh, this is as good as can. And I came directly from my show. So I was like,
you're on a high already. How'd your show go?
Great. It was hot. It was a hot show.
It was your first show in New York.
Show in New York. It was a hot show. And then, yeah, we're just doing the thing. And I'm just like, I'm standing there smoking a cigarette with Kevin Ryan, which I wasn't. We were 40 feet apart,
but we were both smoking cigarettes.
I was like, I like to smoke cigarettes too.
We can see each other.
I just realized I was like adjusted my balls.
It's fine, man. You got the gray sweats.
They're over the table, dude.
You're doing good.
Yeah, my dick's so big in gray sweatpants. And then they're getting in the way now. So it was just one of those things where I was like, I could have been fucking weird about it too, and been like, yeah, I just came from a set down in the kitchen. Don't worry.
I just did a tight 10.
Yeah, I just did tight. Yeah, like, oh me? Oh yeah, I got 5 good minutes.
Yeah.
You
think you might need me tonight?
Yeah. Hey, look, if somebody doesn't show up, let me know, dude.
I'm your guy.
I'm locked in right now. So.
Well, that's
I'm
awesome,
all warmed
dude.
up.
It sounds like it was a great trip.
It's a great trip. It was hot. Again, shout out Ben and Kate, the fucking best.
You think you'll be going back to New York?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm a New York guy now.
You're that guy.
Yeah. Oh, so we're on.
How do you think Charlottesville is going to take hearing that?
No. I'm just a New York guy. I'm from Charlottesville.
Okay.
I'm a Charlottesville comedian, but I'm a New York guy.
Hey, I'm walking in.
So we're walking down fucking. This was hilarious. We're walking down. What's the big place?
Times Square.
Hey. We're walking down Times Square. I'm so New York. The names don't matter. What's that little town?
It's Second Circle or something,
yeah, you
right?
know what I'm saying? Yeah, just use like made up jargon. Nobody's gonna know. Down there by the Panera. And so we're walking down there, and there's this guy taking pictures as Spider-Man with like kids, families, whatever, right?
Just some dude.
Some guy dressed up as Spider-Man.
Is it like a Spirit Halloween costume, or did he?
No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good looking.
Legit. Okay.
Yeah. And
because I've seen clips of these guys, and some of them, like you see their Reebok sticking out of the bottom, and it's
now he was wearing like New Balances.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do?
It's as into it as you're.
He's standing, in Times Square for so long. His feet are gonna hurt, dude.
Did Spider-Man wear Reeboks?
He might have. Nobody knows what's under there. I think it was barefoot.
Anyway.
So I'm looking at him, and I was like, this is how I get to New York.
This is how I make it.
This is how I make it. But I'm going to be the Jake Johnson version of Spider-Man from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Have you seen that one?
Oh, is that the cartoon one?
The cartoon one, the newest one.
That one had Donald Glover in it.
Donald Glover
is
right. Spider-Man, or he's not Spider-Man. Who plays Spider-Man? Anyways,
I don't know.
No, Donald Glover is in it.
Okay,
it's really good. But Jake Johnson's version of Spider-Man in there, like in the first one, he's Spider-Man. He's
Jake Johnson. That's also Nick Miller from New Girl. New Girl, right? Yeah. Sorry, I'll let you finish
Jake
the story.
Johnson's the best. So hilarious. And so he's in this second one, he's still him, but he's got a kid, and he just walks around in like he's wearing his spider suit, but he's got a beer belly.
Hell yeah.
And he's wearing and he's wearing sweatpants and bunny slippers and a pink bathrobe and like a baby Bjorn up front to carry his kid, and he's just like, I was like, that's me.
That's my Spider-Man.
That's my Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And for real, you think, how much money you think this guy makes? Like a couple $100 a day taking pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be. Yeah, he's got to be cleaning up.
He's got to be cleaning up.
Yeah.
And if you see regular Spider-Man and Fat Dad Spider-Man next to each other,
I'm taking pictures of Fat Dad
Dad
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man all the way.
And I'm giving him $25.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to New York.
Yeah. We are. Yeah. We don't belong in New York, but I'm glad you're going.
Yeah, I'm going there. I'm living there.
You're
now.
gonna be broke so fast.
Immediately. Yeah.
I'm stoked for you though. That's
We went
awesome.
out to eat, and I was like, "It takes me 4 days to make this much money," and I was like, "I cannot live in New York."
Oh damn! Overall,
yeah.
great experience though. It sounds like, huh?
It was hot.
Nice.
I still feel like I'm yelling a little bit, and
I think we're both yelling.
Yeah, fuck
but
it, we're yellers.
I think it's a good thing. Mm-hmm. I think we got our studio's upgraded.
oh yeah, let's talk about it a little bit. It's new.
It
Look
is
at
new.
it. It's hot. I like it.
We got a picture. That's a logo. My mom made this logo, by the way.
Yeah, we did not have a professional put this studio
No.
together, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
I think the best part of the new studio is just behind you at your 6.
It's Bob Ross.
It's Bob Ross. And as you can tell, he's been out in the sun because he is tan. This is one of my favorite things that's ever happened in my life, by the way. I'd just like to put that out there. I'm so happy we're doing a podcast together. I've been enjoying it so far. I've been
This is
enjoying
hot.
every aspect of it. And we can cut all that part out because gay.
And to our 6 listeners, we appreciate and value you.
Mom, we really are happy that
Yeah,
you're
thanks
still
for
listening.
watching. All right, should we get to it?
Let's get to it. I will give some feedback.
Oh yeah, let me
Or
hear.
some feedback that I've gotten from some of our listeners. We don't hit the bucket enough. We leave it sitting here, and it's just a little tease. So I say we get to it.
Oh, is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Listen, sometimes we got to talk about some stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes the topics are so hot. We're on. We have limited time.
Yeah, you had a hot weekend in New York.
I
We're
had a
not
hot-
going to not talk about that.
I had a hot. It was hot, and you did some stuff.
Yeah, I got a job. Neat. Who cares? Nobody cares. I don't know why I opened with that.
Because you're proud of your new job.
I am, but nobody cares.
Let's go to the bucket.
Let's go to the bucket. Topic is theater majors. Theater majors.
Theater.
Theater major.
Majas.
That was impressive.
We're gonna cut that.
Don't cut it. It's the greatest thing I've done since we started this podcast.
Theater majors. What about them? You got something for theater majors?
I really don't. Other than they don't like me and I don't like them.
What is it about a theater major that you don't like? Is it just that they're too over the top? There's a thing right there.
Yeah.
Everything has to be
Theater.
the
They're like, yeah, you go, you ask them for directions. They're like, yeah, you're going to see the McDonald's, take stage left. Like, dude, just, let's cut it out here.
Yeah. They're like you go, you're like, oh, hey, I like that shirt. And they're like, my shirt.
I like the way we're just talking about cartoon characters at this point. Nobody is really like
We got
this.
nothing on theater majors.
No, theater majors, they're cool people, man. They're artsy.
Well,
Good for them.
they're more fartsy than they are artsy. All right. Pet names in public.
Oh, God.
You don't like that?
No, I got 6 hours I can talk about on this.
Let's hear it.
So, pet names in general, I'm not in love with. You know, anybody who's in a happy marriage or relationship or whatever, you have your names for each other, Pookie and whatever. Leave that shit at home.
Leave it at home.
Nobody wants to hear it. You know what's the worst? I'm getting into it. King and queen couples.
Oh, yeah. I know what
You
you're
know,
talking about.
like they call each other king and queen. And it's fine if that's their name in your phone. But if you're going to call that person king
Yeah.
out loud, you're just telling all of the world that you have drywall damage at home. Like, all of your PlayStation controllers are broken. We get it.
All of them got stick drift.
Yeah.
All your
get it.
controllers have
Yeah.
a loose
We get it.
thumbstick.
Oh, even worse is mommy and daddy in
Ooh,
public.
that one's gross.
That's disgusting.
Calling each other mommy and daddy is the worst.
Yeah. And I don't have kids, but I imagine homes that have children, when you're referring to your spouse or your significant other to the kids, you say, go get mommy,
dad,
whatever.
mommy,
and
daddy,
I can
whatever.
see how that can carry over, but couples that call each other mommy and daddy in
In
public
a sexual way.
have children with other people. Like, they don't have kids together.
No. They each brought a child to the relationship type of thing. Yeah. But it's still, it's like, why are you calling? That's not your mom. Why are you feeling this way about your mom?
I think there's a deep psychological issue here that we're tapping into that some people need to go get checked out.
But you like pet names. Do you like pet names?
So, like, I call my wife Sonia, I call her Scoob. Like, that's my little nickname for her. But I rarely call her that in public. Like, I don't like saying that around other people. Like, that's our thing.
Yeah.
She's Babe. She's Sonia. She's whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah, to me, it's like, don't let it leave the house.
I get that.
It's not for other people.
We don't do pet names.
I've seen your relationship. I get it. Your wife doesn't hug you.
It's all my fault.
100%.
Yeah, I wouldn't hug me neither. No, but we just don't we do the typical babe.
Yeah.
It's actually just babe, I think.
I'm really sorry if that was I just realized that seemed super insensitive.
It seemed very insensitive, and I was trying to skate past it, and you're like, actually, if we could revisit this immediately, that would be great.
I'm sorry. So let's cut that part out.
What a dick.
So what about you guys? Do you guys use pet names at all, or?
No, I just said no.
You're
trying to cut out of it. I'm not good at this.
New studio, new vibes, dog.
Yeah, dog. We're further apart and assholes all of a sudden. No, we don't do that. How do you feel about nicknames? Just in general, nicknames.
Nicknames, I think, are super cool. I think.
Do you?
So, like I said, Sonia's nickname to me is Scoob.
Yeah.
It's been, I don't know why, but I started calling her that like 2 years in.
You know why.
Why?
Something in you knows why.
I really don't.
We don't have to get into it here, but you don't just randomly call somebody a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
It's like, Scooby-Doo. I don't know.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, but I'd like to cut the last 10 minutes out. No, but I think couples that have nicknames seem like in touch. They seem like they just have a vibe with each other.
Yeah.
That people on the outside don't get to experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm not saying like pet names, like nicknames.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Oh, I love nicknames.
Okay.
Nicknames are the greatest shit ever. Do you hate them?
I hate nicknames so much.
How are we friends?
I don't know. I'm really starting to think about this in the past 15 minutes. No, I don't like nicknames. Yeah, I don't know, because I don't have any.
Is it because you were born with
a name that
the sickest name ever
that doesn't have nicknames? People would try to give me nicknames, and they sound horrible.
Yeah. Like, give me some examples. Shoot something out.
Oh, yeah, they'd be like, Gun, and I'm like, I would like one in my mouth.
I've been calling you Gun for like 15 years.
Yep. We're letting it out.
Yeah, nah, that's fine.
Or Gunnar Man is I
That's a
used to
tough
get
one.
when I was little, and it
Yeah.
was just like, I would like to die in no specific way.
Just end it now.
Yeah, just flip the switch,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, I don't like nicknames that much. Also, I don't like nicknames that I don't
You don't
understand.
like being-
Have you seen the videos? Because I don't think they make sense most of the time. Maybe that's it.
Okay.
But have you seen the videos where it's like, it's like the football teams, like the high school football teams, they'll go up to their teammates and they'll be like, "Hey, what's your street name?"
What's
and
your
they'll say
street name and your legal name?
and your legal name, and it's so funny.
Yeah.
And
Harry
it's-
T, the run runner. What's your real name? Gabriel.
Yeah, that's so funny. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask if you don't like nicknames in general, or do you not like being given a nickname? Because I've noticed something very funny, and I think it's only men. I don't think women do this. But have you ever met a guy that tries to give himself a nickname?
Yeah.
And he introduces himself and he's like, "Hey, I'm Mike, but my friends call me Rex."
Yeah. No, they don't.
Nobody calls you Rex.
Nobody once in their life called you Rex.
Yeah. My old boss, actually, he was like 6'8",
Yeah.
and he was like, he would always tell stories about, because he worked at this place for like 35 years, and he would tell stories about the guys that he used to work with, and he'd be like, "Yeah," and the guy was like, "Hey, Stretch, why don't you grab me that thing over
He
there?"
wanted to be called Stretch so
I
bad.
was like, "Dude, nobody called you
Nobody
Stretch."
called you Stretch.
Granted, he's 6'8". Guaranteed people were calling him Stretch. But me telling him that he gave himself that nickname was the most demeaning thing I could have ever said. He was like, "You guys, can somebody tell this guy that they called me Stretch back then?"
Back then, it's funny too because it's like, what happened?
Yeah, why doesn't anybody call you Stretch
Yeah.
anymore?
Would you shrink?
Yeah. You went from 6'8" to like 6'5"?
Yeah.
You pussy.
Yeah, you little
Yeah.
bitch. I
But
don't know, dude. I'm not a big fan of nicknames.
self-proclaimed nicknames are hilarious.
I don't give people nicknames either. I just don't like nicknames.
That's fair. I can't think of many people that I've given a nickname to, actually, now that I think about it. Like, I gave Sonia the nickname Scoob, which, whatever. But I can't think of another time that I've done that.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about anybody enough.
I'll tell you, you
You're
look like...
lucky enough if I know your real name.
Yeah. I'll tell you, you look like something.
You look like... I'm going to call you pile of shit.
Yeah, but I'm not going to call you that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, oh...
Well, you should start calling people what they look like.
I'd be like, hey... I'd be like, hey, welcome to the Bucket Boys podcast.
What are we, a restaurant now?
I'm your host, Gunnar Cain. And this is Fat Fred Durst over here.
I love that it was happening and I didn't even see it coming.
I'll do stuff like that.
Fat Fred Durst is probably the best one I've gotten yet.
That's funny.
That was fantastic.
I will never call you that again. It's not a
I
nickname.
hope it catches on.
It's not a nickname. I just like to say what people look like.
I'm never turning my hat around again. That was fantastic. Well, turns out I thought the chairs would make me look skinnier, and it's not working.
You just fill them up too much. I'm done. I'm just fucking with you.
Please.
I'm fucking with you.
Keep it going.
All right, get a new topic.
All right.
That's so funny.
That was pretty good.
It's also not fair to you, by the way. It's not fair to you because you don't just look to call people things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my son today, he came out in basketball shorts, and I was like, "Damn, dude, why your knees look so puffy?" He's like, "I don't know, these are my knees," and I'm like,
It's just my knees,
"It's just
Dad.
my knees," and I'm like, "Damn." I was like, "What'd you get? fucking knee pads implanted in your legs. That's all I'm doing.
Your poor son is
no compliments.
He's just standing in the hallway like, what the fuck did I do to deserve
I
this?
told my wife, I was like, that's going to haunt him for the rest of his life. Randomly.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where he's going to see his knees like 15 years from now and be like, they don't look like knee pads, do they? He'll forget about it.
This poor kid, he's like, I'm just going to take the trash out. I'm getting fucking roasted in the hallway by my father. You told me to take the trash out. I'm trying to take the trash out.
Yeah, Dad, I'm just trying to go out and do the thing.
All right. Next topic. Funny moments in daily commutes. I got nothing because my commute is short.
I got a pretty short commute, too.
I drive like 20 minutes to work every day.
That's longer than I drive.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, we are in Northern Virginia.
Oh, I did have. You ever been driving and you see a cow gets loose?
Yes.
Oh,
my God.
Dude, a cow.
Obviously, you got something here, so go ahead.
Dude, a cow loose. And I've just come across it so many times. A cow loose. Now, this is bullshit. Can I say this is bullshit? Because that's the
You gonna break the fourth wall right now?
That is the sixth fucking can you've thrown today, and the first one on camera goes in. You son of a bitch.
So, yeah, as you said earlier, that's par for the course. That's par for the course.
Did you do that on purpose?
No.
Yeah, because you're trash.
I put way more effort into the second shot than the first one.
I like, too, that you faced angularly the trash can to favor you throwing it in.
You put it there.
Dude, don't blame Scoob.
No, you're right. I did.
You totally did.
I adjusted it on
and
the
you've
way
only made one.
I know. You haven't shot any. I don't want to hear it.
That's true. I did throw two earlier, and they were bad.
Oh, you did it while I was out of the room?
No,
huh?
you handed them to me.
That's right.
What are you doing? Why are you being so upset right now?
I'm riffing.
All right, so yeah, cows getting. I just have had several instances where cows are
Will be
loose
in the street.
Oh my God! And then you gotta wait for the farmer to come.
You're driving. You're like, cows don't belong here.
I saw this one where the I almost threw up on that one.
I wish you would have.
Where the farmer floored a four-wheeler into this cow, and it freaked the cow out. It freaked the cow out, and the cow broke through the fence to go back in. And I'm just like, now you got two broken parts of your fence, dude.
Figure it out, stupid.
Yeah, it was just, cows, especially out where we are, it's just like, God, the cows.
Yeah.
Dude, cows will get out.
Cows they be getting out, dude.
They be getting out. Or these motherfuckers who ride their horses on the road.
Yeah.
Have you seen these bitches?
Yeah.
These fucking...
They're worse than bicyclists on the road.
Oh my God.
Which is, in my opinion, the lowest class of human.
If you ride a bicycle on a back road, you deserve to die.
Yes. Death penalty.
That should be in the Constitution of the United States.
Yeah. Sentenced to death by a legal professional.
If you ride your bicycle on the street, right to jail.
Straight to jail.
Straight to fucking jail.
No question. It should be legal for us to hit them with our cars.
Now, I don't know, but
We'll jail them for life.
Theoretically.
Costing thousands in taxpayers' dollars. But
what I think is if you accidentally hit them with your car.
If you nudge them. You get one nudge a year.
By accident, you shouldn't suffer any consequences.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to go down to the courthouse and pull your wallet out of your pocket pocket and pay the stupid fine. We get it.
Yeah.
One nudge a year.
Now,
can we compromise?
Do you pick that day? Do you get to just choose, or is there a national?
No, it starts.
Is there a national hit a guy on a bike day?
No, because that'd be chaos. That'd be pure chaos.
So many people would be, and nobody would ride their bike that day.
It would be the reverse
and then
purge.
It would be the worst.
Yeah.
It'd be like there's one day I can hit somebody and nobody's doing it.
It'd be rough. It needs to be random, and it needs to be within the calendar year. January 1 to December 31. Pick a day, make it happen.
Now, can you pick January 1st and, December 31st and January 1?
You go back to back?
Yeah, you can do back to back. Now, you do have to wait a long time.
That's the thing. That's a long, hot summer with nothing.
Yeah, watching all these fucking bicycle races.
And the worst.
That's the one I would pick, to be honest.
Yeah. I went for one. It's not my fault. There was 20 in the way.
I would come head on. We're not endorsing this whatsoever, but I'm just telling you, if this is what I was going to do, this is how I would do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get arrested for saying this. You know what? I'm not going to say it.
No. Head on.
Head on.
How many you taking out?
No, you just got to get the one.
Yeah.
Because if you head off a bicycle race and you come at them like this,
and they're all going down. And there's nothing better than those videos of a ton of bicyclists in a race.
In a wreck.
They get in a wreck. Because those bikes are so lightweight.
Like, they flip.
Yeah. You're 20 times the weight of that bike. So when your weight goes down, that thing just comes behind you. All
I'm saying is,
so good. With your little tights.
Once a year. Yeah, and listen. If you're out, what are you training for?
Yeah.
You ain't training for shit. You don't have to wear the outfit.
Look, when you're in the Olympics,
wear the outfit.
Yeah, wear the outfit. But when you're
oh my God.
When you're in Warrenton, Virginia, let's fucking chill out.
Wear your sweatpants like everybody else.
Yeah.
And get the fuck off the road.
Yeah. You know what's funny? My grandfather has a hot take on this. Shout out Larry Mason. Anytime
no way it's worse than my take I just had.
Anytime you see an adult riding a bicycle that doesn't have the tight pants on, they don't have a driver's license because of DUI.
That's fair. That might actually be fair. Or dudes on Vespas.
Yeah. That's always been the funniest thing to me. So anytime I see an adult riding a bicycle that doesn't have the outfit on, I'm like, you're not working out.
Also, I yawned. I'm sorry. Also,
sorry, I'm not entertaining you enough.
You're so boring. No. Also, if you are going to wear the outfit, at least if you're going to wear long sleeves, wear the pants. Don't do this shit.
Don't do the long sleeves with
and
the
shorts.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. I couldn't agree more.
Oh my God. Or those dickheads who are like 90 years old who can barely pedal.
Yeah.
Right? And they got that long fucking teardrop helmet. What are you doing?
Oh my God, the other day I was driving to work, and I drive to work on a 2-lane road, and it's hilly.
Where bicycles don't fucking belong.
And it was full of bicycles the whole time. It's a 50-mile-an-hour road, 2 lanes, hills and blind turns. They're like, this is the perfect place for us to ride today, as 700 motherfuckers that just want to get together and ride. Anyway, there's one hill that's significantly steep, and there was like 4 guys in a row that had the teardrop helmets on. And when I drove by, I rolled my window down. I was like, how's that helmet helping you out? Because you're just dying to get up the hill. And I'm like, there's one barely decline that you have. You're not racing each other.
No, what are they doing?
You're having a good time today.
Go to a track and ride in a circle.
Exactly.
If you want to ride your bike. Or find a bike lane.
Yeah. There's also nothing worse. And I have a good friend, George, that I know is listening to the podcast. And I know his thumbs are burning right now in the comments. He's a heavy bike rider. He lives in Greece. And This is his lifestyle.
George, stay off the fucking roads, dude. That's all we're asking.
He and I had a conversation years ago about if there's a perfectly good sidewalk, what is your two wheels doing in the street?
Right.
You know? And he was like, yeah, but when you pay this kind of money for these tires and this kind of stuff, those bumps make a big difference. So save your money.
Don't buy the fucking bike.
Stop buying the expensive shit.
This is it. What are you doing with it?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
George, what I'm saying is I don't get it still. I love you as a person. I think you're amazing. You're a good person and a good soul. But fucking stay off the road with your two wheels.
I don't fucking like George at all. I think George is being fucking ridiculous about
George is a great guy. He's a DJ. You love him.
Hell yeah.
Anyway. What kind of time we got?
Time for you to get a fucking stopwatch. This is funny. Donald Trump headlining Coachella.
Jesus Christ. It's so funny. Anytime I hear the name Donald Trump now, all I can think about is Gillis's joke about Trump being the funniest one to get assassinated because he would make a noise. And I think that was like one of those jokes that people just missed.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, he would definitely go, So anytime I see or hear Donald Trump's name, all I think is, So I imagine if Donald Trump was to get shot for a second time,
it's headlining Coachella.
It would be at
Coachella. I got you. Yeah, as the headliner.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would Trump be doing at Coachella? It's music.
It would have been one of his kids that got him on the docket.
I think it would be like fucking house dubstep music. You think he's a dubstep guy?
You think he'd be DJing?
Yeah, I think Trump would DJ.
Could you imagine that hair just waving?
Oh yeah, well it would be more like this.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, dude,
because he'd have the fans on him, and he'd be just unnecessarily hitting buttons and.
That's something about DJs where I'm watching them do it. And they're for real. They're talented as shit.
Yeah.
But like they're doing so they do all the transitions manually. They do the like drops manually. All this stuff manually, and it's like, but if you just recorded it, you could just hit play. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to. And I'll tell you what, we can't see your hands.
Nah. We see you doing things.
Yeah.
But
and then you'll see like videos like they got a TV and it's pointing down, like the camera's pointing at the hands. We don't know what the board does.
None of us.
We don't know what any of it does.
Also, we're looking at the back of your MacBook.
We're looking.
We don't know what samples you're picking. Nothing.
We don't know shit.
All I can assume is all these DJs have my grandfather, who's just like, you thought that was good? That's not music. So they have to prove that they're actually doing stuff.
Yeah. They're like, look at all the work I put into this.
I'm not taking away from their talent. Like you said, what they're doing is impressive. But, yeah, it rings critical grandfather.
That's funny.
Also, I was just thinking about this. Donald Trump headlining Coachella. Get the fuck up. That would be his drop. That'd be so good. Turns out, when this topic first came out, I was like, this is dumb. Now I want to see it.
Yeah, now you're like, well,
I'm dying to see it.
I think, can anybody pull up the Coachella schedule? Can we just double check?
Write your Coachella congressman, please.
Sometimes we'll get these, right? And it's like, I never heard of this, but I wonder if he's actually headlining Coachella now.
It could be.
It could be that he's actually on the Coachella
I'm
list.
actually like super hopeful that he is headlining Coachella now.
Get the fuck up.
Get the fuck up.
Boom.
You insert drop here, but yeah.
That's so funny. All right, next. We're appeasing the people.
We
taking
are
more-
appeasing
I
the
keep
people.
touching my balls.
It's fine. I keep
Sorry,
wanting
guys.
to touch your balls. So,
Hell yeah.
which professional athlete do you think you could beat in their own sport? This is a good topic, and while you talk on it, I'm gonna grab a beer.
Let me think about this. So I think, why, you get more beer so you can miss the trash can?
Yeah.
Let me think about this.
Definitely Michael Jordan, by the way. You want a beer?
No, I got one.
Okay.
Let me think. Any professional athlete? What's the question again?
It says,
Let me get it.
which professional athlete do you think you could beat at their own sport? That is a hot topic.
Yeah. This would be a lot easier if it was like, what?
Any blind archers out there? I think I got a
What
good
about,
shot.
what is that Australian breakdancer?
What the fuck was her name?
I can't remember. And we will never get a computer to look stuff up.
Flowbot.
Flowbot?
Well, let's call her Flowbot. It was something
The
robotic.
Flowbots is a band.
Oh, I love the Flowbots.
The handlebars.
I can ride a bike with no handlebars.
Yeah. Let's see. Any professional athlete, I could probably. Let me think about it. I could probably beat Arnold Palmer in golf
Today. Yeah, it's the only possible way.
Yeah,
That's a good answer.
I could beat
Here's
today.
my question.
Today, I could beat Arnold Palmer in golf.
Can I Nancy Kerrigan the athlete?
She was also a professional athlete.
But what I'm saying is, can I break their knees before we compete?
I don't think that has anything
didn't
to.
see- yeah.
I don't think there was any. Was
Look
there
at the
little
back
small
here.
rules? Is there a fine print?
Fine print. I'm not seeing anything about.
Oh, so we can
We can
kill them.
wildly alter the odds in our favor.
I like this because I picked a dead athlete,
Yeah, and you know what's funny?
and you're like, you know what? I don't even need to wait
I
for
want
them
to
to
injure
die.
this person.
Yeah.
The funny thing to me is, and you'll get a kick out of this.
Yeah.
I thought, if I break their knees, I could beat Michael Phelps in a race. I still don't think I could.
Not a chance. If you broke Michael Phelps' knees, he would still outswim the shit
If
out
he
of
was
you.
just two pairs of hands or two hands, I'm still losing a swimming race.
He'd be like,
I don't know when the last time is you tried to swim, or if you've done it since you obviously gained all the weight. But
damn, dude.
you're not gonna make the joke and not get it back.
Fuck.
But swimming is fucking hard.
Swimming's tough, dude.
Yeah.
It takes so much energy, and they're like, yeah, it's the best workout.
It's great for the joints because there's no impact.
Because there's no impact.
But it's
Not good for the other joints, because nobody wants joints to be wet.
Yeah. So serious answer. Take the paddle away. I think I'm beating Tom Hanks in ping pong.
I like that both of our koozie. Yeah. Oh yeah, like just remove oh yeah, dude, I could for sure beat LeBron James in a free throw contest if I'm the only one who gets to use a basketball.
Yeah. His is deflated.
No, he would still win if he had something.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like takes his shoes off. He uses every article of clothing and still makes more than I do.
Damn it.
Hell yeah, that's funny. Next topic. What the fuck does this say?
We got a bad handwritten topic. Is it upside down?
A rap. Rap.
All right, guys, we have lost Gunnar. He is officially shut down.
Rap villain.
Is that Rap Villain, the YouTube channel?
Yeah, who's rap villain?
Oh man,
First of all,
you haven't heard of?
I'm not pointing any fingers here. But this is not how you, first of all, spell villain.
Okay.
And also, not how you spell YouTube either.
Well, if you want to ridicule the shit out of our guests, that's fine. Or our fans, that's fine. But they're the ones that wrote these in, so you're going to have that to answer.
How about
to.
y'all learn to spell?
Jump in the comments if you'd like to give Gunnar a piece of your mind. And if you wrote this comment, please do let us know.
Rap villain. Who's rap villain?
Rap Villain is a YouTube channel. You haven't heard of Rap Villain, the YouTube channel?
No.
Oh, it's fantastic. And let me tell you, it is a problem. Because once you start, you can't stop.
Did you write this? That would have been hilarious.
No.
Rap villain, the YouTube.
Chanel.
Rap villain.
No, so it's one of these new YouTube channels, which Jesus Christ. I can see where you're coming from here.
What's that third word?
YouTube with a U.
No. But what's the thing in front of it?
AI.
Yeah, what is
Oh,
AI YouTube channels?
I'll tell you about it.
Oh, yeah, tell me about this.
We're getting to it now.
AI YouTube channels.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's what I was just getting ready to say. It's this new wave of YouTube channels that are run by people that I can only assume are like just like me.
Yeah.
That don't really love the idea of being on camera, and the only way they'll do it is like with their best friend.
Yeah.
So, and they don't like their voice either.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh wait, I can just use like Chat GPT to type everything up, and then I can use an AI voiceover. So there's a ton of these YouTube channels out now that are just narrated by AI. But my favorite ones are these channels that cover like rap and hip hop, like getting into rap beef.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing I love more, like as a fan of hip hop, than hearing about like the nitty and gritty.
Rap beef is dope.
Like let's dig into the Tupac and Biggie shit a little further, you know? And you and I can talk about it on this level with the exact same voices we're using now. But when I don't know what it is about how this is being translated to these AI YouTube channels, but it's like some old white guy Bob Costas type voice.
Yeah.
Talking about a beef between Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
And they're like, so Suge and his boys saw Diddy and they skirted out the back door.
They skirted out.
You know? It's just like they use the street talk lingo.
Oh, in the thing, but it's like...
But it's like Unsolved Mysteries meets fucking Tim Westwood TV.
I love that so much.
It's a weird game, and once you start, you can't stop.
No, I've never seen this. I've got to look.
Oh, I highly recommend it to you and everyone listening.
Yeah, go check out Rap Villain.
And there's
is that what it's
more
called?
out there.
Rap Villain?
Rap Villains is one. There's like 5 or 6 other big ones that are constantly making, and they're cleaning up right now with the Diddy shit.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, but you want to hear like Bob Costas? What he been doing with all that lube? You know? It's like that time in the late 2000s when all the producers were using like funny tags. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh, yeah.
It immediately takes me back to that.
Yeah. Damn, son. You remember when, what's his name, from, yep.
You got it.
I got it. McLovin, the guy who played McLovin,
yeah.
And he did that video of him saying all
was
those lines.
Was it really him doing that?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it
but
was.
But it might have been. Nobody knows.
It's one of those.
It's one of those videos that are so old. There's no way to go back to find out. There's no proof.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's really doing it.
Yeah.
And like his mouth moves just right for it to be it. But it was like he does all those.
Literally, as I was saying that, I was like, I look just like McLovin right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Fat McLovin.
Fat McLovin. Oh, yeah, you pick. I'm not picking. I picked that last one.
Oh, yeah, you did. And we found out you can't read.
No, I did. I cannot read. I can't read.
Government-made hurricanes.
Listen.
I think we're going to disagree on this one.
I just learned about this. This will be our last topic.
I think we're getting close.
I just learned about this.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So apparently, there is a belief out there that the government makes hurricanes.
Yeah. That belief lives right here.
Let me back it up.
I'm just kidding.
There's a theory that the government, right? So I guess this last big hurricane that came through.
Yeah, we had a couple that devastated the South.
Devastated the South, right?
Yeah,
and
like Asheville doesn't exist
Yeah,
anymore.
and these people in these, there's a high amount of these people in these areas that are like, Joe Biden sent this hurricane to destroy us.
They're not just in those areas. They're right here in Warrenton, Virginia.
And they believe wholeheartedly.
And they said the same thing after Katrina, that George Bush sent it.
It doesn't make any sense, but I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
I just learned about this, and I just want to see the press conference where a president signs an executive order being like, yeah, Helene's coming.
Yeah. She's on her way. Yeah. No, I mean, it's a fucked up thing, though, because you get people that can't stand one politician or the other. It's like when COVID happened, people accused one politician of creating it or not doing enough to fix it. Like it could be fixed by human intervention. There's nothing you can do.
Right.
But then you couple that with finding out that we do have the ability to create weather.
Yeah. Through cloud seeding.
Cloud seeding, and we do have the ability, we got, according to my wife, we got all those windmills up north creating all the wind, So surely you put the two together, you're going to get a hurricane at some point.
Dude, real.
It is crazy that people think that it's been created, but I do believe wholeheartedly that there are individuals within our government who are capitalizing on the loss of property and life.
Absolutely.
In those areas.
Absolutely. And we don't have time to get into that because I think
that's not what this is about.
That's not what this is about.
Yeah.
This is about...
But nobody created that fucking hurricane.
Dude, that's what I was trying to I was talking to somebody and they were like, well, if you just do enough cloud seeding, boom, there you go.
Eventually you're going to get a fucking hurricane.
And I'm like, no, it rains.
It's not how
that's
works.
what happens.
Yeah. It's hydrogen that you're putting into the air. You're creating water, and that's it.
And then you got to make it spin, and it's got to be...
I also just realized
100 miles wide.
Yeah. Not one person is logging into this podcast to hear us talk science.
Well, that's good because I remember a few weeks back we were talking about Bill Nye the Science Guy, and if Bill Nye doesn't say that we can make hurricanes,
I don't believe it.
Then we cannot make hurricanes.
You're right. You're 100% right. Bill Nye is the only reason I believe in global warming.
Bill Nye's the only reason I'm still alive today. Because I wasn't going to be alive, and then I was like...
He showed me what my insides looked like?
No, he was like... I was like, fuck, well, Bill might bring out a new episode.
Might as well stick around.
Yeah, I would just really like to see that.
Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. Bill Nye is a part of our lives. And not just you and I. Anybody between the ages of, I'd say, 18 and 40.
40. 18 and 40, Bill Nye.
He's been there for all of us. He's been solid. He came back. I want to put my legs up on this table so bad.
I know.
Next week.
And next week, I'm putting my legs on the fucking table, and nothing y'all can do about it. You know who
Absolutely.
else was there for us? Tan Bob Ross.
Tan Bob Ross.
Tan.
He enjoyed his time at the beach. He's never looked so good. Anyway, you want to go smoke some cigarettes with our shirts off?
Hell yeah.
All right.
That's been a show. I've been Gunnar Cain. This has been Zak Rector. Zak, where can they find you?
You can find me at Zak_shoots_.
Ooh, why so many underscores?
Because it's all that was available.
Hell yeah. You can find me at Gunnar Cain Comedy. You can catch me every Monday night at the Southern in Charlottesville. If you love this show, you can get it anywhere. You can get it fucking iTunes, you can get fucking iHeartRadio, Spotify soon. Probably
YouTube
right now,
soon, maybe.
Probably right now you can get it on Spotify. And anyways, hit that.
We love you.
You can also shoot us your topics. DM us at the Bucket Boys on YouTube. Not on YouTube. Instagram. TikTok.
Yeah.
The Bucket Boys Podcast at gmail.com. That's where you can find us. And that's it. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.